Hi, how are you? It is time. It's time for Friday. No Frenchie. She went back to her dad's. Today is National Rescue Dog Day. I did a fun post, a bunch of pictures and videos of Gidget. Anywho, here I am with my cocktail. Yes, I am. Yesterday it was 95 degrees here in Colorado. So I chose to, knowing what was going to be coming down the pike, go ahead and get moved. Now, this move thing is part of a little bit of my rant tonight. You'll enjoy it. I'm going to bring my own lived experience in to talk about some what not to do's. Are you in? I hope so, because you'll enjoy it. Anyway, comment if you're watching this in a replay, which right now it's live. Comment. So hot as Balzac yesterday. Lord, as I like to say, Christ on a cracker. Because, I think he likes crackers too. So 95 degrees here yesterday. I was like, I got to get this shit going. And here's why. Let me just turn around here. Yeah, that is snow. Yeah. See that? That, my friends, is Colorado. Do not get it twisted. Y'all know better if you live here. Hi, Sissy. I still can't see your name on StreamYard, but I know it's you. I know it's you, Sissy. So listen, folks. Sissy, you would lose your shit over this weather, and not in a good way. That's the reason you're not moving back. I can't see who any of the users are. If you'll go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, I'll be able to see your name. And you're not giving away any permission, so don't get worried. You're just giving StreamYard permission to show your name in your profile. Or if you comment, just put your name in there. Anyway, yes. So listen, you know better. Like everybody's like, oh, it's Mother's Day. We can plant. Oh, that was you too, Sissy? Oh, Sissy, I'm sorry. That's the reason why you're not moving back. That's right. Sissy went to school here. I forgot. That's why I'm like, I didn't think it was you. Sissy went to DU. Go Pioneers. Am I saying that right? So, yes. So, I don't know why it's not. That's right, Sissy. But I like you put Sissy in caps. That's right. Give it a caps name. Love the video you posted of your grandson the other day. Or was that today? I can't even tell. Anywho, so yes. So I heard there's a Twitter account called Denver Snow. Just that. Like it's a person that is Denver Snow. Like they're responsible. And the other day they posted, I'm sorry for what's coming on Friday. And I was like, wait, what? What's he saying? What are those words? Forgetting what time of the month it is. That time of the month. And yes. So Denver Snow let me know that it was planning on, you know what, snowing. So listen, that's the whole deal here in Colorado. Don't go planting stuff right after Mother's Day. No, wait for the next Memorial Day because of this. And a memory just came up from 3 years ago today of a shittiest shit storm here of snow in Colorado. So why am I surprised? But I dodged the bullet. Yay me. Went and got a truck at Lowe's. Got my friends. Gary says he loves that snow. If I weren't, and I had to move some more stuff today too. I've been, as some of you know, I've actually been in transit for the last 2 months. And I'm going to talk about that little rant for a little bit. So stay tuned. Hold off though. Call off the dogs. Look who's here. Linda Mae Marl Todd. Hi, Auntie. Spelled A-N-T. How are you, Auntie? Love you. I'm going to try and keep my language clean because Auntie's never heard these words. Auntie, I saw that quilt that you made. Oh my gosh, y'all. My family are such talented quilt makers. I have the fabulous quilt. I slept with the owl quilt last night. That's been in storage for 2 months. But anyway, so yes, today it is snowing. Yesterday it was 95. It's all over the place. Just don't plant stuff. Just wait. Yes, I did. Yeah, I agree though, Gary. So here's the deal. First of all, let's clear the energy. So this is my new place. I'm very excited. And look at all that stuff back there. So it's like a 3-floor condo, just me. That's why I waited, because this place I wanted so much. I was willing to put all my stuff in storage. And I rented the place for the last month. And then the other 2, I was house sitting for some folks just so I could get this place because I love it so much. So this is the living room, dining room. You know what I like is see this floor. It's like, looks like wood, but it's tile. Love that. Anyway, I want to make sure I'm looking at the right dot because I usually have my camera. So yeah, so the living room, dining room here, I have the little patio out there, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths upstairs. Just me. Let me talk to you about that. So again, oh wait, I said I was going to do Palo Santo. You guys, I haven't done this in a while. I really want to be careful with this because I don't want to intimate that somehow I've got some kind of knowledge on how this stuff works. I just know that I love it. I know it's very cleansing. I got it from a very reputable source as well, so that it's not kind of like spiritually appropriated, I guess, because it comes from a good source. I always want to make sure any of your stuff is sourced so that's, first of all, blessed and grown by the right people. And 2, that, it's done by the right people. I guess that's the same thing. All right, look at here. Look at this cool lighter. My friend Waylon was very impressed with my prepper skills or my prepper stash. Yeah. Sometimes I prepper shop when I'm drinking. Anywho, look at this. Ooh, look at that. Hi, Morgan. Hi, boo-boo. All right, look at here. Oh, whoops. All right. Yeah, light it up. Morgan, speaking of prepping, how's that prepper boyfriend of yours that I love so much? He gave me some good tips, just the tips, right? Anywho, here we go. You guys, just put your feet on the floor, ground right in. Everybody's has something going on, and last week was the shittiest of shit shows. We'll get to that. Tell you, this is why I ground, because I can't do any good work if I am wound TF up. So, ready? Oh, sniff that in. Put both of your feet on the ground. Let's take a bong breath together. You ready? Hold it in like a big bong hit, like my mom sounds with her CPAP machine. Hold it in. Get it up in your teats. Get it up in your teats ears. Oh, I got good results on my mammogram last week too. I had a mammogram. I had a bunch of tests done last week just to, stay healthy. Anywho, let's do one more. Y'all need this. I need it. Woo! He's good right here. He's cooking dinner. Hi, boyfriend. I just forgot your boyfriend. Jeremy. I got it. Man. All right, girlfriend. That's for you. Auntie, this is for you. Momsy, if you're on here. Moms doesn't really watch anymore. Okay. Take another deep breath in. Tits up. Everybody has them. Let it go. Let it go. Here's to my new place. Cheers. Have a cocktail. How's everybody's week? What's everybody doing? Woo, TN. You've been up to some good stuff. Post some links, TN. And can I admit something, TN? I don't know what your actual name is in these links that you post. So could you actually tell me which one is yours? Because I know this stuff is yours. I just don't remember or know your actual name. Just being honest. One more. Yes, love. Okie dokie artichoke, right? Oh, look at this thing. Oh, man, I love this lighter. Look at this. Woo. All right, so here's to all my stuff being here in the house, getting it out before the snow came, right? And this divine place that I was waiting for, this delightful little end unit here in Denver. So let me talk about this. Here's what my rant is. Are you ready? Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. Thank you. And when? Yes, I have a friend whose last name is Wen as well. Thank you, TN. I knew there was an acronym rhyming thing. Thank you, honey. I apologize, but you said it straight, so now I know. So post your links. Okay, listen. Here's the bottom line. This is what I was going to talk about from my own little. I'm gonna pull from my own little experience, and I'm probably going to do a podcast about this too. Transition and change are not linear. And I'm experiencing it a little bit. You know what it is? I'm looking into myself because I realized that there's a lot that I judge people for right? Or make assumptions or judgments about, right? Part of the 4 agreements, don't make assumptions. And I push that onto people, my expectation of what I think their experience should be like. So I'm thinking it's linear. You make this decision and then you do this and everything's boo, right? Like the nursery rhyme, the grow up, have it. What, I'm getting it wrong. What's the maybe I'm thinking of the KASSING. First comes love. It isn't. Then comes marriage. Then comes the baby and the baby carriage. See how we think that shit's all linear? It's not. Most of us know that. Ooh, I can't believe I pulled that out of my, what's this? So I'm experiencing that a little bit with some folks in my life. And if you're tuning in and it's you, you'll know it's you. It's not a big deal. Just I'm actually, what I'm doing is turning this into a teachable moment for myself of what it feels like when you hear people say, like, they know that I made this big change last year. And, I didn't make a big announcement, but yes, Charlie and I split up with Charlie. I'll say it that way. I split up with Charlie last year. I moved out and I moved into a place that I thought was going to be like this next best thing. And then my friend decides to sell the house. And then this place comes up and I really wanted to wait for it. So I had to make the tough decision to either, one, look for a place that I could just move into right away, or put everything in storage and kind of bop around for 2 months. So, and it's just interesting because I'm an empath. I know. Oh, hi, Jeremy. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi, honey. I'm ranting, Jeremy. Stick around. So I realize because I'm an empath, I can be like, oh, I can tell there's with just comments that are being made, like, oh, you're moving again, or it just like, for me, I've been through a marriage, I've been through a 6-year relationship, a 7-year or a 7-year marriage, a 6-year relationship, and then a 5-year. I'm getting shorter on the things that don't work. So when you choose to make a decision to change things up that don't work for you, then maybe somebody else is still doing the same thing. It's going to chap them a little bit. And I'm noticing it with little comments, right? Again, innocuous, little passive aggressive, but I can see it. It's that we're all featuring it through our own experience. I am bopping around. That's right, Drew. You've seen the whole thing. You've watched the show, you've read the book, right? Next, I'm going to Mexico. Drew sends me this. Drew sends me an image from, what's the movie? Terminator, where she's, getting in the Jeep at the end, puts on her Ray-Bans. Anyway, it's very interesting. And I think we all need to take a look at ourselves because we all fucking do it. You know it. And it's just when you see it, again, nothing really bad. I just am like, yeah. And we really just need to, first of all, if you're not sleeping with somebody, get out of their business. Even if you are, you got to get in your own business, right? What's up, Charles Trujillo? Where you been? Thank you, brother man. Good to change things up. That's right. No fear. Hey, Anna, how are you, honey? What's up? She says, gonna take you shopping with me. I have a memorial service to go. Oh, yes. Oh, you do. I'm sorry though that you have to. You've got me in the, do you have me in the cart in the little seat? I'm sorry you're going to memorial service, but good for you for honoring your friend. Yeah, it is a nice little place. It's kind of in like primer gray, which I sort of like because I think it'll be fun to it'll like this cool rug that I've always had. It'll be fun to see how I can make everything pop out. Plus, whenever I do live streams, you guys ever notice when I'm like in the place with the white paint, who blends in? Maybe it's just like eyelashes and some teeth, So, yes, you do you, boo. That's right, honey. Anyway, I'm really just using my own personal experience to say, we all just need to, well, of course, lighten up, Francis, because I love that. That's always the best quote in the world. But kind of stay out of everybody's business but be available. Are you doing okay? Do you need anything? Is this a good thing? Are you feeling, and this is what I loved. I had several people do this when I did my breakup of like, is this a good thing? Are you feeling good? Like, yes. And that's all you need to know, because then you have this implicit trust with these friends, or even not even necessarily friends, but acquaintances that you communicate well enough. If you need something, you'll let them know. And it'll be very clear, and it'll be within the parameters of whatever boundaries you set up with your friendship. Man, I'm on a tear today. Does that make sense? So again, change is not linear. And, I realize here I am at 57 years old and I just winging it. I've had a great business for 20 years. I'm doing all the good things, but I know that I also march to the tune of the beat of my own drummer. And that doesn't always sit well with people. My work to be done is to, I guess, more of a dilly-gap. Do I look like I give up? But not in an angry way, in a way that I can just be at peace of what people feel about me. And I am. So I should just say continue to be. And then, live by example, or live the example of it. But again, more than anything, I'm really turning this discerning eye towards myself of where is it that I do that, right? Busted. Whew, you stone cold busted. Just saying. What's that song? Now shut your mouth because you're busted. No. Don't go look for your things. I already packed them up. It's that song. I saw you and him walking in the rain. Do you guys remember that song? Mind your business. It is a good space. I'm in your car holder. Oh, good. Thank you. Now you're sitting in your living room. I hope you found something really nice, honey. Mind your bee. Fish, right? I love that about you. You do what you need. Yeah, you know what, honey? I always have. And then I think it's a really great thing to do too, is get things done and not talk about it as much, which I'm okay at. I could probably be better at it, where I'm just, if I have a person that's in my, as you guys know, I love to talk about board of advisors. Having your own board of advisors, that could be the group of people that knows every great lash, nail, tan, hair, person, plumbing, store deal. That's a great people to have on your board of advisors. Call them up. Hey, do you know where I can get X, Y, Z? And then they tell you. Then there's the business people, the people that have the great connections, that they trust you and they know you're never going to recommend them to someone that will screw them over. And then they will always not take any recommendation lightly. Chef's kiss, right? And then of course, board of influencers are fun too. Maybe somebody, again, in that same of the board of business that knows people. I used to use my board of influencers when I would do the promos for the trips and the cars, which, just a little FYI, in case you're wondering about that, I guess some bigger influencers moved into Denver, and guess who's small fry? That should tell you something about the car industry. I'm sure they're all male. I'm not angry. Anywho, but that was something that I would do. You would know for my recommendations, I would use these influencers who would share my stuff out because they trusted me and they knew I wasn't going to get something shady out there, right? Thank you, babe. And hey, I'll take some praise because I'll heap it on you too. I'll heap it on you. Y'all know it. You deserve it. Your neighbor's send me a picture of your neighbor's wisteria. That's amazing. So yes, and thank you, Anna. Love that. Okay, so that's what I have to say. Just go with your board of advisors and where was I going with that rant though? Anyway, I love having that too. Just giving people the really great advice of, and you know what I love too? Here's another board of advisors, are the people that I can trust to go, is that wrong? Right? Hi, boo-boo. Hi, gorgeous Gorgie. Back right at you. Thanks, babe. I called up Andy Lyons about something the other day because there was a post and I had to call her and say, I don't know who this is. Call her and say, hey, does this look like a weird post? Morgan, you'll appreciate this. It was the Amy Schumer post the other day. And apparently a person on Twitter had, and a small Twitter fan called her out and just said, oh, I wonder how Amy Schumer feels about this. And this was in respect to the tragedy of Buffalo, all of the tragedies last week. And so what she's kind of joking about and was more like, oh, because I know she was piping in about the whole deal with the Oscars and so forth. And so she was tongue in cheek. Now, let me just be clear. This was a Black content creator that tweeted this. Well, Amy Schumer decided to get butthurt about it and say, wow, this is a really serious thing. I can't believe you're coming after me. But what she did is she posted the woman's entire tweet with the woman's name. Now, here's the deal. when people like that with that big of an audience do that to someone, their audience is going to go after them. It's just the way it is. They will dogpile on someone. So that's a responsibility. And I would hope the mindset of an influencer to say, hey, I know I'm a little pissed, but I know that if I sound the alarm, people are going to go after this person. And the last thing you want to do right now in the face of a racial hate crime is have all your fans go over and dogpile on a Black content creator, whether you think she's right or not. Plus, P.S. Amy Schumer is the reason why Hilaria Baldwin got called out, because Amy Schumer did a spoof post about her. They got everybody to go over to her. I like Amy Schumer, but not for that. Anyway, I went to Andy. Oh, thank you, honey. You DM'd me the photo ID. I went to Andy and said, this is messed up. Now, and this is just our opinion. That's the other thing too. But it also feels like someone who is a very fledgling social justice person. I'm going to say something. So dogpile on me. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Hi, boo. Katie's here. Katie and I were just chatting on DM. Katie, I'm glad you're safe. Katie was near the fires last week. Her house was fine. So I so appreciate seeing you here. Did you just message me? Hee. Day drinking. Anywho, your house is fine. I love that. So that was just that. Andy was in my group of trusted advisors to say, does this look right? Or does this sound right to you? Yeah. Morgan also saw that post, didn't give you the warm fuzzies. Does that make sense though? All she had to do was just mark out that person's name. Yes, that person tweeted publicly, but why send everybody after her? Excuse me. Katie was evacuated for 4 days. Boo boo. I'm so glad you're safe, honey. I was thinking about you. Thank you for that. Ooh, that was a noise. New house. Anywho, I do have a neighbor next door. I haven't had an adjoining wall in a while, but I know it's just an old couple that doesn't do much. So if something happens, if you hear something, I've already smudged it. We're all good. Yay. So, that's part of it too. You have these group of people that you can go to. I've had to do that a lot when I'm getting into an argument with someone or sending an email. And I love that women can do this with each other too. I have to get a lot of counseling sometimes because I'll put in qualifiers. I don't know if that's the right word for it, saying, I'm just following up to see if you got this invoice. Let me correct what I just said. I used to. And then I also, sometimes if I have a message I don't like to deliver as much, I'll put like a bunch of exclamation points, especially if I've been drinking. I get very, very liberally happy with my exclamation points when I've had a few cocktails. Message me. I'll show you. I'll show you how it's done. So do you know what I mean? Like sending the just, and I wish, and so definitive language is such a great thing to counsel each other on too. Call up and say, hey, I need some help with this. The view in my new place, by the way, Gary, is pretty good. And I'm not going to try and turn it around, but the snow is coming down. No need to apologize anymore. I will tell you, Drew, if you're still here, you're a testament to that. I did something. It takes a village. There's my girl. You hear me talking about you? And then Andy went over there and was like this. I told Andy and she was like, oh, really? Skirt? And it was funny. Girlfriend was on it, which, by the way, can you see who moved? I'm covered in bruises, but I got a good workout. So it does take a village. Thank you, darling. I'm so happy to see you. And I agree about no need to apologize. I started to say Drew knows because I totally messed up something with the podcast. And I was in the middle of moving out from the place I was house sitting to another place. And it just sent me over the edge because I was just so mad at myself that I hadn't uploaded something. And I left a message. I said, I hope you enjoy this. I really don't, because I really don't apologize that often. Not because I shouldn't, because I don't do things that often that I need to apologize for. I'm just going to be bold-faced, honest that I don't. So when you hear me apologize, I needed to say it and you needed to hear it. And that's it. I don't even apologize if like how people say, oh, I'm sorry. No. Now, if I shut the door in somebody's face and I don't mean it, yes, I'll apologize. But please, people, save your apologies for what you really need. Watch your tone and watch yourself for that too. Mercury retrograde, my friend. You damn right. You guys go follow Rick. Rick, I need to get another reading with you. Oh my gosh, you were one of the first readings that I ever had. You were my first. Yeah, I was having an FML moment. That's right. I really was. I was just like, oh, and I melted down. So what I've been doing this week is using the principles of the 7% Slower, Drew Linsalata, that wrote the book. And Drew's got little coins now that I need to get of like the slow down. I love you too. And I will call you. Oh my gosh, Rick, I love you. Rick, post your links here. Drew, post helix-interactive.com. Andy has a fabulous show interviewing founders. Oh my gosh, she picks the best guests. It's so good. The booze is kicking in because I get excited. Hee. Hold my beer. That's right. Bob, what's ouch? Hi, Bob. Hee. Yes. So you all like this is really good. I think it's good for all of us to have this reminder, one, about having people you can go to and say, hey, am I off about this? But then checking yourself. And I think the more grounded we are, the less we're apologizing for behavior that's not our responsibility. And here's a little test for you. Here's a little fun thing. Close your ears, all my top the food chain Caucasian males, because this doesn't apply to you. And it's not a bad thing. But as women, try this out. Try walking down the street or walking through something where it's crowded with a mask on now, by the way. Oh, Bob. Yes. Thank you, Bob. Boop. Everybody kiss this bruise. Thank you. Oops. Where'd y'all go? Hold on. Now I can't find you. Hold on. Where's my live stream? Sorry. I'm not on all my screens. Okay. Try this out. Just walk through something and don't move out of the way. Have you ever tried that? Have you ever tried walking through something busy and you don't step off to the side? Just try it. It's really empowering. People like my good friends on here will definitely know that you don't even have to worry about that. Does that make sense? Like, it's a really interesting little thing to test out. And then really hold your ground. Stand your ground. Don't step out of the way as much. Of course, again, we need to start wearing masks again, which sucks. But it's got to be done. I'm just saying. What's a good thing? Good hooch tonight. Yes. That's a thing. You have to tell me what you're saying or what you mean, because I'm saying so many things. Who knows what you're referring to? I'm telling you. Y'all, Drew, again. Man, I was a hot mess with the podcast. I'm so excited to be in a space where, again, with my primer gray, it's going to be so fun to get everything all sorted out. Look at that fun little kitchen. I'm going to put little goddess red carpet walk. Andy, you damn right. You damn right. But look at it. It's so cute. I'm really excited. Look at these little windows. I got a little fireplace over here, which I definitely need tonight. I'm just saying. So if you're just tuning in on Mia Voss, I already did a little bong breathing. Would you like a little more of a Palo Santo? Look at this cool little thing. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Boo Boo. All my favorites are here. Stand your ground thing. Yeah, it's really interesting. And not in that way. There's a stand your ground law that sounds like a hot ass mess. It's not good. All right, you guys, I'm going to do some Palo Santo for you. I'm smudging out my new space. Katie says hi to Michelle. Da-da-da! Thank you, Charles. I so appreciate you. Whoa. Okay. Let's not get crazy. Take a deep breath in. Isn't that fab? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anyway, thanks for listening to the rant. My point being that everybody's path and journey is linear. So stop putting your expectations on it. And really take a look. We really do it without thinking about it. I know I do. Again, this whole thing, I'm turning the discerning eye upon myself to be like, all right, you've done it. So calm your tits, right? You can smell the Palo Santo. Yes. Oh, Andy. Okay, I will turn. Andy, boo-boo, look at that. That is not a white carpet. That is snow. Yes. But, as you all know, I got that truck from Home Depot yesterday, although I would rather have gotten it from Lowe's, and did all my moving. Now I was sweating to the oldies, just to let you know. But because it was 95 here and now it is literally snowing. It is the best. Yes, calm your tits it just doesn't get old. Right. I know it's snowing here. Rebecca. Oh, because Rebecca you've got a labyrinth. You've got all those plants. Michelle, did you have to cover yours too? You got more snow than you do in Brighton. I know, y'all. It's no joke here in Colorado. I mean, it's absolutely fabulous. And listen, don't forget, we are in such a fire danger here. We had these high winds in the last couple weeks, so we had 2 weeks of nail biting because we thought it was going to be like that fire that just forgot what it's called. The fire right before New Year's Eve that was horrible and burned 1,000 homes in 5 hours and killed so many pets. It was horrible. So this snow, as much as I'm chafing against it, one, I moved before the snow. Two, and Michelle, by the way, this is a new place here in Middle Earth near Cherry Creek, not far from Janine, by the way. Denver, listen, Denver weather is a saucy mix. Michelle, thank you. Yes, Marshall Fire. Yes, so I'll take this. Right now I'm in the little place. Now I can spend the whole weekend. Now I do feel badly for people who have graduation parties this weekend. Yikes. But I'm going to stay in this weekend. Chill my ass out. I'm just saying. Yes, exactly, Anna. The snow is going to help that. It's going to put some moisture in the ground. For those of you who hate the word moisture, really hate the word moisture. Morgan says it's been raining. It's supposed to rain all weekend. Jeremy just bought his first motorcycle, buddy. It's a baptism for you with the motorcycle. What did you get, by the way? I've had a motorcycle license for 20 years, something like that. I sold my bike. I used to have a Suzuki. It was a 650. I can't remember what it was called because there was 2 different names that they had changed the name brand, and I loved it. But I sold a bike when probably about 10 years ago when everybody started to be on their cell phones, and I was like, I'm going to get killed, even though I usually wear a pink helmet just to, so people don't run me over. Yes. So thankful for the wet stuff, right? Somebody says hello, but a lot of people that I don't see your name, see how it just shows up as Facebook user. So tell me who that was. Rebecca, I don't know where your hood is, boo. So right now I am off of Quebec Way, which is basically Quebec and Leesdale. I take the Evans exit, which is kind of a hot mess. Sorry for you folks that aren't regional, but yeah, I'm on Quebec Way between Evans and kind of Leesdale or Quebec. Yay! So yes, I'm in. I know it is cute. Thank you, Rick. I really am excited, and I love that it has these wood tile, or it's tile floors that look like wood. So I'm here to stay for a while, for sure. Moisture and moisturizer. He got a Harley Softail. Of course he did. By the way, here's what you need. Would you like some some zombie apocalypse tips? You need to learn how to drive stick shift. Folks, need to learn how to drive stick shift for reals. Because what if shit happens? You need to learn how to drive a motorcycle or a scooter. What if shit happens and that's going to be your only getaway? I'm just saying. So the difference with the motorcycle is that you brake with your right hand and your right foot, and then you accelerate. No, your left hand. No, the clutch is on your left hand. Accelerate and brake is on your right hand, and then the brake is on your right foot. It's been about 5 years since I've ridden. Anywho, learn how to ride a motorcycle. Learn how to drive stick shift. All right. And I'm thinking that cursive riding is going to come in handy for the zombie apocalypse. Maybe there's like a gang of what is it? Is it Gen Z? Whatever the youngest gen is right now that doesn't know cursive. So then you can leave like little signals all over the place because these bitches don't know how to read cursive. Seriously, big drinks are kicking in because now I'm coming up. Usually I save my zombie apocalypse rantings for, I love this. This is from Morgan. Thanks, babe. That's so cute. I do. I usually save my zombie apocalypse ramblings for later. And oh my gosh, look at this picture from Anna. Holy moly. Gorgie. Is that bougainvillea or what did you say it was? Oh, that's so pretty. Anyway, how's everybody doing though? That was my rant. Again, give everyone grace. You may, you may be just set up exactly how you want. Great marriage, long-term marriage, big house, all the money, all the kids, right? Don't sit over there and judge if somebody's decided they've got to get out of something. I'm not saying I've had that directly to me, but I can tell by comments sometimes of like, oh, you're fuck off. Anyhow. So don't do that. And I think just be cognizant. And again, this is not something that's just happened to me. I've just been thinking about it, of being cognizant of where's my place in this? When have I done this? When have I distracted and distilled and really misused my energy by thinking about what somebody else is doing? Again, are you them? No, right? Go back to this. Those little flow charts. Yes, no, okay, then none of your business. That's. Oh my goodness. Gen Alpha. Oh, probably. Canned goods. Here we go. Canned goods. Bottled water. Good handwriting. Oh, and also the water filters. Any kind of water filtration system. There's the little like sippy straws, the life straws. Those are great too. I know after Gen Z, I think we do start over at AA. And I'm Gen X. Michelle, that's what she said. I can drive stick. That's my girl. I love you. All right, Morgan, this is going to be your thing. I've been wanting and not wanting to learn stick. You know what? I got to tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun. Anything that we have to learn to do. I've been learning this dance on YouTube that'll crack you up. It's a song called Let's Groove. If you just Google that, Let's Groove by Earth, Wind and Fire, there's this little like mini line dance that's so funny. And I've decided this old white lady is going to learn it. Plus I'm going to a wedding in a few weeks. I figured somebody might have some kind of, and you think I need to learn the wobble, wobble, wobble one? Wow, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I cannot tell you how uncomfortable it was for my brain to try and like learn these dance moves. It's been wonderful. So if I can learn that dance, you can learn stick shift. And boy, I was a hot mess. I actually hit a car when I was learning stick shift. That was back in 1981. There you go. I'm that old. It took me a while to remember it. Yeah, I do not know what these whole dates are. Drew says, I love how in Mia's world, a pink helmet overrides a dumbass scrolling and a dumbass. It could. You know what I'm just saying? Dude, that's why I don't drive anymore. All right, Charles, I cannot answer this. And here's why. I know that Drew Barrymore, Charles just asked if I was Amber or Johnny. And guess what? I'm not fucking either one of them. Sorry, Aunt Linda, if you're still on here. I apologize. The booze is kicked on and it's 6:37. First of all, yeah, I'm not sleeping with either one of them. And second of all, I think that when it comes to accusations of abuse, I'm going to stay out of it. Nope, I'm not going to say a word. I'm going to stay out of it. What's the tough part about this is it makes it very hard for the people who have an actual case of that on both sides. One, being accused of something they didn't do, or two, being abused and nobody believes you. So I'm going to stay out of it. How you like that? There we go. It's not me being diplomatic either. Not that you're saying that. I'm I'm going to stay out of it. Okay. Yes. Morgan, the end of this year, I'm going to learn how to juggle. I'm going to start playing the guitar again, even though I was, and you're going to learn stick shift. How's that? We're going to hold each other accountable. I am Gen X. I was born in 65. So I'm 1 year off from being, hey, boomer. Okay, boomer. And are you using exam? I can't figure out why I'm not. No, I'm using, oh, hey, Joe Craw. I can't figure out why you can't be on here because it's StreamYard, boo. Hi, Holly. That was my girl. I can't wait to come see your labyrinth. Jeremy and I have been watching the whole trial. He's obsessed. I bet he is. Well, listen, you know how I get about Rachel Hollis. I mean, low grade obsessed. I bet Jeremy could do a show on this. But you guys, does that make sense though? Like, I'm not saying anybody else can't comment on that at all, but I know Drew Barrymore felt like she even had to she did a video the other day saying, hey, I shouldn't have commented on that. I thought so too, but Joe Crawl, you guys go follow Joanne Crawl. She is an organizer, amazingness. Everybody post your links in here, everything you're doing. I love you too, girlfriend. Yep, go post. Yes, please go post. Clothes shopping is hit or miss. You guys, I'm going to plug my podcast real quick. I have a whole series coming up. I did one last week. That was my friend Stuart, Wheelchair Boss Life. So go follow Shit We Don't Talk About. The next one coming up is this gal named Mindy Shire, who has this group. She started this company called Runway of Dreams. So go to runwayofdreams.org. And her son, I believe, I'm going to get it wrong. So he has a disability. It's a disease, but it's either MS or MD. So I apologize that I don't remember that off the top of my head. But Jessica, I miss you, boo. So it's off the. But anyway, she was a designer, a clothing designer. She got Tommy Hilfiger to come up with with some jeans that are adaptive because her son was so sad that he couldn't wear jeans. So now she has this whole thing, Runway of Dreams, that's all about inclusivity on the runway. I have goosebumps talking about it. That's coming out next week. And then I just interviewed Billy Price with Billy Footwear. This guy's been in a wheelchair since he was 19, and he finally he joined up with a friend of his to get these cool shoes that are just zippered, and they're also great for parents. Anyway, I don't know why I started to tell you that. Oh, because I got excited about my podcast, I guess. Shit we don't talk about. You guys always have to keep me. Yes. Drew Linsalata, FTW, baby. Yeah, I'm really excited about these coming up. And then what else do I have? I think that's it for right now. Drew's had to deal with me and didn't get stuff in. Again, one of the few times I apologize. He could do a show, says Morgan. Hold on. And Joe Crawl, post your link in here. I mean it. When I say that, I ain't kidding, because you are extraordinaire on helping people keep organized. And I will be able to access a lot of the content. Now that I'm in my space, Joe Crawl, give me some pro tips. Like, all my stuff has been in storage. This is like, you know how you can do to appreciate the stuff you have? Go put it in storage for 2 months. Then you're like, ooh, this Easter egg hunt. She says you can do a show. He loves live trial coverage. I can only handle it in small doses. Oh my God. I bet he loves anything that has to do with I know this is grim, but some of the murder trials in the past. I had some friends that just were obsessed with watching those. Well, you know what it was? People were really obsessed with that Chris, what's his name, that was here, the guy that killed his pregnant wife and 2 little girls. Fuck that guy. And I hope that's what's happening to him in prison. Ooh, booze is kicking in. All right. You saw that Tommy Hilfiger campaign. You did. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, this is Mindy Shire. So wait till this comes out. But in the meantime, go check out runwayofdreams.org, and then also Gamut Entertainment. She created a whole entertainment group to represent people with disabilities, to be more to normalize that. Anna says, yes, inclusive clothes are so useful. My youngest has autism, and textures are a total thing. Thank you for saying that, honey. That's awesome. Oh, I can totally understand that. Thank you for that. Kenneth, what's going on, doll? Yay. Thank you for showing up. My friend, I appreciate you. All right, Jocelyn says, hi from SoCal. Hi, honey. It's good to see you. Tian, your stuff is still in storage too, 2 months now. I'm telling you, you know what I did outside? This was funny and inappropriate, so get ready for it. I had my shop back outside. So as soon as things were coming through the garage and my friend Waylon was helping me, I was like, time for a blowjob. You know, I just got all that dust off there. So I do have the air purifier I'm going to run tonight. I'm going to take a bath with some Epsom salts. Still feeling the shadow period of like that crazy full moon. I think it's still going on. Just me. Anyway, Rebecca says you should call Kendra Sandoval. She can give you. Okay, cool. I will take that too. Yes. So Kendra's great. It sounds like. And Joe Cross here. Give Carlos a DM so he can walk you through the technical unboxing stuff. I will do. Oh my God, I love this. What's up? David Kutcher's here calling in from his porch. I almost said couch. I did say couch. David and I know each other from the way back in Google Plus, and I would always joke because his one room looked like he was on his front porch. Cracked me up. Oh, hi, ma'am. How are you, babe? How was the sale last night? So listen, India's mom, Jadana, has this amazing Margot and Max high-end consignment shop. Jadana and India went to Chicago this week and bought the coolest stuff. And then she had this whole like show where she was just like showing it to people. And if you commented first, she would sell it to you. And then India, of course, has her empath business. Could you please post your link? 85 degrees in Detroit. That was us yesterday. It was 95 and now it's snowing. I cannot see you now, honey. Oh, you're waiting for your house to sell. Then you need a new house. Got it. Got it. Yes. Well, I was thinking about buying, but it's too crazy here. So I was just waiting for this condo to become available. And you know what? Let's take a moment to talk about a thankful thing that happened. This place wasn't supposed to be ready until June 1st. Now I am leaving for a wedding on June 2nd. So I was going to move and then have to get in here and then turn around. So the place got available this week. So I got to get in. It's a mess, but it's mine. Yay. Hey, Jason. Hi, my friends. How are you? Are you still doing any spirit work? Post your links here, buddy. It's good to see you. Yes. All right, here's the other one. Still haven't fully unpacked from your move in December. See, babe, you know, girl, it's a hot ass mess. Oh, Rebecca says Kendra just totally reorganized my whole house and changed my life. Did she do an energy clearing too? How many bags did she sell, India? All but 8 bags. That's a ton. That's a metric of an F ton. Holly says, do you buy mink coats? I have one. Oh, that's right. Well, so India, connect with Holly. She might. Detroit hippie chick, thank you. Oh, hi, love. Oh, boy, the comments are coming in. Sorry, I did a sorry. I really meant it, though. Sorry that I'm a little distracted with all the fabulous people here. Hi, Lioness. You did get to see me live today. Nice to see you. Look, I'm in my new place-ish. I'm still unpacking. Look at that. Oh, man, I'm just saying here. I'll sit here. Can I talk about some disappointment of something that happened, though? And I am, so I bought this couch when I was at my other place. Here's another reason why them deciding to sell was a good thing. I only had a 6-month lease, but at the time I thought it was going to be there longer. So I got this couch from American Furniture Warehouse. Now I bought it online, folks. It looked adorable. I love it. I'm sitting on it now. So then they deliver it to my new house. Somehow this like little, like half wall, it was too narrow and I could not get the couch in there. So I had to put it in the garage. So I'm like, well, I'm going to be moving anyway. So this thing has been tantalizing, teasing me. My first new couch that I bought in a while, right? Big girl situation. And then I come in here, the guys bring it upstairs. It was great. I sit down on it and I like to flop down on things. This thing is hard as a fucking brick. I don't know what I'm going to do. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look at me. I don't know if I should just stomp on it. Anybody have any thoughts? I may just call them and be like, can you give me some new cushions? Because these things are so uncomfortable. I love couch time. Look at how it's got like a little fainting couch situation. Like it comes out like this. Anyway, thoughts on that? Just saying. I'm grateful that you tuned in too. It's good to see you, honey. Thank you. What a time. Thank you. I did. I literally really pushed it yesterday. It was like, you know, I'm getting the truck, balls to the wall. I'm going to move really, really fast. Jocelyn says, clear plastic. Yes, clear plastic. Stackable bins, life changer. You're right. I'm going to switch out a lot of those to that. I love that. All right. You love that couch. I love the couch, except it's very uncomfortable. It is pretty hard. That's what she said. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I've just decided that. See, look at me. I'm like I just kind of blink. I've decided that that's what she said. Also, things like just the tip, which, by the way, is my internet not my password, my internet name here. because I think that's funny now that I have neighbors that are a little closer. They'll be like, oh, let's check out that Wi-Fi. What? That's me. I do too. Thanks, Deborah. So what this is the stairway, not to heaven, but this is the stairway down to the front door and the garage, and also a utility room and a laundry room. Then this is the living room, and that's the kitchen, dining room. There's a living room. Here's the snow. Yeah, look at that, folks. Yipe. Totes. All right. And then there's a little up portion of the fireplace. Whoops. Hopefully my battery will do okay. There's the TV, fireplace. Cute, right? Hard as a freaking brick. Exactly. So Jocelyn says if I'm not happy with the couch, exchange it. So, but I bought it and it was delivered 2 months ago. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to call him up. What do you think? Right? Just going to call him up. Be like, hey man, it's not working. All right. So then the rest of the tour here, so that's the kitchen. Then there's a little half bath back there. Right. And then these stairs go up to 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. My bedroom's right up above here, and it faces east and west. And there's a little pool across the way here. So super fun. It's a little condo association. All right. Your mom, let's see. Yours says you're a place for, oh yes, there's a party patio. I'm so excited about that. And he says, my mom couldn't tell how many bags she sold last night. So many. That's awesome. This is Morgan's Wi-Fi. Our Wi-Fi is hide your kids, hide your Wi-Fi. That's awesome. Thank you, India. I think so too. I'm really excited. Again, this is why I decided to wait 2 months and put my stuff in storage and take a chance on it. Because one, the place is owned by a lovely, good friend of mine. He's also my mechanic. Heck, he may even eventually sell it to me. We'll see. But it's just, he took such good care of it. I moved into it. He helped me move in. You know what I mean? That energy thing, that's really important. All right. Well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk rant earlier that I had. Again, y'all just mind your business and support people. How can I help you? But comments, judging, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm just, again, I take anything that happens to me or that I find gets my hackles up a little bit and say, okay, when have I done this? When have I done this? You don't do consignment. Oh, that's right. You're not consignment, but you're doing previously loved items in upscale resale. Yeah, because you go shopping. Thank you for that distinction. I always forget that consignment doesn't mean somebody's going to come in and bring it. Yeah. What's up, John Giovanni Fredo? My blab hubby. There's a blast from the past, right? Oh, you missed it. I already did that. I did some Palo Santo earlier, but thank you for the reminder, babe. Oh, and you know what? Holly, you came over and did that energy clearing. Send me that information again, if you don't mind, because I'll do that here. That does feel good. I actually feel cleansing my belongings is more crucial, right? Because there's just stuff that maybe got like picked up from, living in the same place for 4 years and then moving into another place and then putting things in storage and now here. Like, I don't want it to energetically pick it up. That's my little woo-woo. Ciao, Bella. Oh, I'm doing Italian on Duolingo. It's such a hoot. I'm horrible at it. All right, I will, beloved. Thank you, darling. I'm sending love and light to you, honey. Thank you. What do you mean you don't have it? You left it with me. Okay, well, guess who's moved 3 times? I guess that's not going to happen, babe. Oh, well. It was really powerful. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Anna, John. That's right. Holding space for all. Yes, we talked about that. Thank you. It is the reason why I am not focusing as much on that is that I want to empower everyone. Well, we did talk about it, but I want to empower everyone to just get as clear. Look at my awesome hair. Just see, I told you the gray, by the way, is great with the hair, but for everyone to get as clear as possible and grounded, because we're not going to do any good on making changes and speaking up about it if we're a hot ass mess spiritually and not grounded. What a week. Just saying. Yes, clearing the house and everything in it. Everything in it. Yes. Love it. And let me close with that's what she said, which really is a very useful phrase. I'm going to go. It's 6:53. I've been on that long. Amen, amen, amen. Yes. All right. I love you all. I'm so glad I got to come on today. It's been a couple weeks. The reason why I didn't come on last week is I was day drinking on Friday, and I just didn't think it was a good idea to come on and do a live. That's just something. If I'm in a day drink, you got to see me in person. And let me also say, get back to wearing your mask again. Indy, I know you and your mom never stopped. I got comfortable without it a little bit, and I know a lot of people have, but we have some more shit coming. So it is time to mask up again and mask up inside. If you're going in, and if you don't know people, don't start making out. Don't trust. You know what? It's coming again. So get boosted. What the hell? All right, I love y'all. Thank you. And the couch exchange, Jocelyn, please say a little. Please, I'm gonna have you be my patron saint of this couch, and I will let you all know what happens. But right now, I'm very uncomfortable. It looks good though. I love you all. I will see you next week. Gidget won't be back for a few weeks. Yes, I'll be back next week. The following week, I'll be in Mexico, and then I'll be back the week after that. On that note, mask up. Yeah, double vax. Man, I'm 5G right now. I've gotten back so much. I love y'all.